Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ray Graves, Chairman of the Amalgamated Transit Union, and I'm proud to be joined here this afternoon in a show of support for mass transportation with Congressman Jon Runyan, members of the Amalgamated Transit Union, and all the other transit advocates who are here with us this afternoon. Thank you for being here. But most of all, thank you, Congressman Runyan. Thank you for always being there and being on the side of people for mass transit. This week, all across the United States, passengers and workers will be participating in events like this to draw attention to the importance of safe and reliable public transportation. We estimate that 1 million pieces of literature will be distributed by over 10,000 volunteers who will be urging commuters at bus stops and rail stations to become informed transit voters. With the election just days away, it is our goal to make mass transit an issue in this election and beyond. Today, we are delighted that Congressman Runyan has chosen to stand with us by pledging his continued support and sustained mass transit funding here in New Jersey. Across the country, transit ridership is higher than ever. Yet, transit systems are still cutting service and raising fares because they don't have enough money to run their service at current levels. The ATU commends elected officials and candidates all over the U.S. who are taking a strong public stand for better mass transit and recognize the critical role public transportation plays in communities like ours across this country. Congressman Runyan recognizes the importance of public transportation. Before I introduce the Congressman, let me point out a few facts about public transit. Did you know that every dollar invested in public transportation generates $4 in economic returns? That $1 billion invested in public transportation supports and creates 36,000 jobs. Public transit brings people into businesses, restaurants, shops, movies, and etc., where they buy things. I would say that's good for the economy, wouldn't you? Yes. And most importantly, it provides access and mobility for everyone, seniors, people with disabilities, and students going to and from school. Public transit gets people to their jobs. It reduces congestion on our roads, and it allows us to reduce our consumption and dependence on foreign oil. Those are some facts, and that is why it is so important to so many. Folks, please keep this issue on your mind when you go out to vote November 6th. Mass transit is vital to the recovery of this nation, this state, and to all the people who depend on it. And the man I'm about to introduce to you right now knows and understands this issue, and he has been there for us, so I ask you to be there for him on Election Day. Ladies and gentlemen, Congressman Jon Runyan.
Short mic, but I'll keep it short also. But thanks, Ray, and thank all the folks at ATU for your support. I truly think thank you and appreciate all the work that you do on behalf of the citizens here in New Jersey. You know, as Ray said, the ability to move people around from work to school to the shore, things that people don't think about that mass transit does around here, specifically in this region. Whether you're talking New York, you're talking Philadelphia, and right here in New Jersey. It's a huge need, and doing it safely in an energy efficient manner. It is all part of you know, making this great. You know, there was the opportunity to I won't say opportunity. There was a problem in the transportation bill where they were going to try to jeopardize mass transportation future. And I would say, you know, there weren't a lot of people that were standing up to really fight back on what the masses were trying to do there. But knowing how important it is to the people of New Jersey, the people of the 3rd District, it was my honor to stand up and fight for them, and also the ATU in that process. You know, because when I went to Congress, I kind of took from what my past career was, and it was about building teams and about bringing people together. And that's really what it was. We had the conversation on the way over in the back of the bus, is taking the information from the community, from the leaders, from the citizens, to build that team to move it forward. And it wasn't easy, but that's what it is about, coming together and moving forward. Unfortunately, it shouldn't be a partisan issue, and it sometimes becomes a partisan issue. But mass transit isn't about Republicans, it isn't about Democrats. It's about moving people around. So I'm honored that we're supporting each other, we'll put it that way, and continue to look forward to working to you as hopefully the election turns out my way come a couple days. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. And just before we close, I just wanted to thank everybody who came out here today in support of the Congressman, support for mass transit. And I want to point out the help that we got here from Local 880, from Stevie K, John Campanello and his crew. Thank you guys for helping us put this together today. Thank you.
Just to give a recap, this is the famed Jon Runyan with the Philadelphia Eagles. Been a big fan, and I'm finding that through your platform, you're used to working with a team, and you love bipartisanship. Just to give the voters an idea of who you are and what you're fighting for as a congressman in New Jersey, I'd like to give you.
Well, I think the biggest thing, I mean, you put political party aside. It's about representing the people of the district, and coming from all different walks of life. You know, that coming from my past career, all different walks of life, and everybody moving forward on a common goal. And I think at the end of the day, what the common goal is the future of this country. You know, and you know, neither party has a monopoly on good ideas, but you have to be willing to sit down and listen to them and figure out, you know, we can share in this. We can take from both sides and figure out how to move this forward. And obviously, you know, endorsements like, you know, the ATU or the carpenters, all the building trades that I have, the FOP, the PBA, people from all different walks of life. It doesn't have to be a political partisan thing. It's about working together and getting things done, which is one of the big problems in Congress right now.
Right. Yeah, this is true. Well, thank you for everything, and you got my support.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Great to see you.